What it do? What's good, YouTube? Your boy Malik back again. For those who are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that bell button, so you're notified every single time that I drop. And for those who are continuous supporters and have already been subscribed, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for subscribing and supporting the channel. As we all know, this is a safe place for us to have a conversation, for us to talk as men, amongst men, and some of the ladies can take pointers, and you can also give your feedback as well, so everybody's welcome. Today, I just wanted to give a quick video on 6 practices that us men can do in order to make our women submit fully to us and feel safe. I wrote these things down because I am not the best when it comes to trying to remember things, but I made sure I gave a brief detail of what I mean by each of these 6 things that I give you guys. So with that being said, the very first thing is respect over reaction. And matter of fact, and I wanted to make this clear, everybody doesn't have the same exact 6 practices, so you may not agree with these things, and that's okay. But if you don't agree, tell me something that you guys do. Tell me a practice that you guys think is a great one, and just drop those down in the comment section below. But number 1, of course, respect over reaction. And name calling, shouting, a lack of emotional intelligence is scary to your woman. I can't speak for your woman, so maybe scary to your woman. You know, the calmer you are, for my wife, the calmer that I act when there's an intense situation that we disagree on, the more she's turned on by it. She'd rather me be a calm head versus me yelling, screaming, cursing. Yeah, I've went through that season. I didn't know how to communicate, and I'm not perfect. I didn't know how to communicate my emotions in a way where I can get it through without being the masculine identity that I see myself like. I need you to understand, like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to be like that. So that's number 1. Number 2 is be a protector. And that means being able to mitigate a situation or mitigate danger in any situation that you're in, wherever you are. And that, you know, the example I give for that is I sit facing the entrances, and I always am aware of where the exits are whenever we go out to eat. I don't like sitting with my back turned to the entrance, only because you never know what, you know, can happen, who can come through those doors with ill intent that day. So with that being said, me facing the door or the entrance, I'm able to base my reaction in time, in real time, versus if I'm not paying attention and didn't have to react, and that leaves more room for danger for my wife. Number 3, listen intently when she talks. This is a big one for me because I'm always trying to get off my feelings, and when I have emotions going on in my head, I got to get them out. And I used to be one to hold them in, but sometimes it's okay, well, really all the time, it's okay for you to take the back seat and let your woman talk. Most of the time, your lady, they just want to get that off of their chest. They don't even want you to respond. Like, they just want you to listen. They want you to be that ear. And today, that is still a struggle for me, but that is something I'm working on, as some of the other things that's on this list. Number 4, financial stability. That seems to be a huge one in today's time. fellas, it is extremely important for us to give our wives and our significant others financial stability, and that doesn't mean you paying for everything. That means you are prepared ahead of time for any family disruption, for anything that happens. You're already prepared for that. I don't know how deep I got to go into this. You should understand just by that, but just have a stash that you can run to, that you can dig into without jeopardizing other bills and other things that you have going on. I was terrible at managing money, but my wife, she's a bank. Like, she knows what to invest in. She knows where to put the money, how much to put aside for this bill 3 months later that we got to pay. And to this day, I ain't the best, but I have a partner that is very reliable in that category, and I'm trying to follow suit. So that's another thing that I'm working on just for me, is to create financial freedom for the family, but also being able to maintain it for the longevity. And I think that's where my wife comes in major, but she needs to have someone on board, not below, not her just taking care of everything completely, but a man that provides literally. You can't be a provider if you're not progressing to get better. But yeah, number 5, consistency. Show up each and every day. Show up for your woman each and every day, and show her that you are involved. Show her that you're present in the moment. And that means not being on your phone while you're in the moment when you're with your wife, your significant other, or family, whatever. Be present in the moment. Pay attention to what vibe you're in. That way, y'all can just have it. Can be a dope conversation. A dope conversation is far better than you just scrolling on your phone, searching for something entertaining. But you gotta be willing to put the time in and be consistent with it. Don't do it for a day or two and stop for a day or two, and then it's kind of like, it sucks, man. You can't be like that. There's something I wanna tell you guys. It's a great analogy. I wrote it down. Let me see. Okay, yeah, here it is. Inconsistency causes confusion. Confusion leads to doubt. And doubt and a sense of safety, they can't coexist. You don't have that at the same time. You can't be doubtful and still feel, you can't feel safe while you're being doubtful, if that makes sense. If it don't make sense, y'all can read between the lines, whatever. And the last one is honesty. That speaks for itself. I'm trying to think of the best way to put it other than it speaks for itself, but the thing that I can say is to be upfront and proactive with every single thing, and be humble, open, and transparent with your partner. Because the more that they know and the less that you hide, the more they're able to help you out and get to the deep root cause. A lot of us men, I'll speak for myself, I used to hold and bottle things in without getting the proper therapy, help that my wife could have, provided. And that she has provided, actually. She's been a therapy. She's been, just an open book. And she lays all her cards out on the table for me to not have questions. I can't ask her anything about her because I know everything, and she's laid everything out on the table, and I have to do the same thing for my wife. And that's what I'm trying to preach to everybody that sees this video. Be open, be humble, open, and transparent with your partner. That'll save you a lot of headaches down the road, y'all. So yeah, with that being said, that's the 6 practices that I wanted to give you guys. If you have anything extra that you want to add on to the list, make it 10. Drop them in the comments down below. That's all I got. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'll put a verse of the day at the end of this video. Study it. set a goal for yourself. Study more scriptures than just the one that I show you guys, and figure out a way to apply it to your everyday lives. I love y'all. I'm out. Oh, you did.